following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I don't know what you expect of me because I'm not a family person.
Well, that's about to change, dear. I'm adding you to the Christmas, the sorry-miss card list.
And now I just found
The
out that
Asmus
you're
card.
Asmus. And now I found out you're actually the youngest, so you're the baby.
Oh yeah, spring that. Do it.
Already
Do it,
have.
baby, that
Already
hero.
said it, and she already knows.
I will endeavour to try and be more.
Fun.
Help me here, Tiala. What's the word I'm looking for? Social?
You don't, as I said, you don't have to be more social. You just, again, between us, it can be just between us. You don't have to.
You should probably tell your sisters.
When?
When you feel it is best.
Right now, call
A couple hundred years?
That's probably
She just
bad.
I know. Or I can talk to.
I mean, do they know that you have another sister?
No, because they say the court case doesn't tell of any of that. The only reason Mum knows is because she was involved.
Of course.
Isn't that right, Mum?
Well, I also did help in the conception of Kanara here.
Good job. Your sick's real good.
So, how do you think the girls are going to handle this?
A couple $100 worth of back prisons.
I don't know. Perhaps we should just... I don't like keeping secrets from them, but perhaps we should just keep it quiet for now. No need to be rash about this.
How much about Dad do you actually know, Mum?
Outside of the time I spent with her and what I learned through the court case,
Yep.
I don't like discussing her because of the things she did. I know that she used me and she used you, and it turns out your sister here.
Do you not find it strange that you didn't know any of this?
I do find it odd that she could have hidden it from me for so long.
And as you, in your own words, completely open, nothing hidden.
Well, I mean, there were certain privacies we didn't delve into, but I'd like to think she was fairly open whenever we were intimate like that. But then again, it's not like I was looking. When you trust somebody, you don't necessarily go looking.
No, that's
for
true. The book that you gave me from him, have you read it? The one of
Yes.
the yep. Did he ever seem very fixated on that sort of stuff?
No. But then again, that was probably part of the ruse.
I don't know if Kanara's up to both of us, but do we tell her? Because
Your mother was as much of a victim in this as we were, perhaps more. I think she deserves to know the truth.
why we are being hunted.
Yes.
Alright. I don't know how to say this, Mum, but I can read minds to a degree.
Okay.
No.
So you're crazy.
Okay. Simple. Think of a number. Hold it in your head. It can be as big as you like or as small as you like. Just think it.
Okay.
Not allowed. It's 12, so that's 20.
Your mother is thinking of 1,250.
1,250.
What?
I said.
How did you...
No blue glow. You notice that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my secret.
So... You...
Can read minds, yes. But when you assumed it, you thought, oh, yep, no, we all can. No. But we can't. It's assumed that we all can.
Well, I mean, we technically can as long as there's a mental link with the individual, but
Someone don't.
I don't
need one.
detect
I
that.
don't need one.
Actually, technically, you do, but it's just so subtle.
Yeah.
Okay, so
those fairy tales that you read about?
she was
Trying.
deliberately created at least you, or Kanara, I should say, because in order to wait.
She trained Kanara.
I was trained at a young age by a mysterious Asari that turned out to be my mother. So she deliberately created Kanara with me just so that she could...
Experiment and prove her thesis.
This is all to do with the pure blood thing, isn't it?
Totally.
I need another drink. She's taking it rather well, don't you think?
She doesn't normally drink this much, though. But again, learning that we're able to do things that are only dreamed about. The problem, I don't think Mum's worked out, is what Father was actually trying to do.
So what was her end goal here?
To try and give it to everyone. Figure out what parts were unlocked in our...
So she'd worked out that ancient Asari traits that were thought to be myths were just merely subdued by years of interbreeding. and she hoped to bring them back before they were completely extinct. Is that what I'm to believe here?
Again, I'm not totally 100%. Again, I wouldn't trust anything she said at all. But through some of the experiments that I've found over the time before I found her, yeah, she was trying to unlock our genetic codes. And the base that I was on originally, where obviously I got accused of killing everyone, was one of those experiments. It killed everyone that wasn't a pure bred. So she's managed to unlock that.
Well, okay, she's in prison now, so we don't have to worry about her anymore, and we can just move on with our lives.
That was the other part of it. Was I think she's also unlocked some of her powers.
Well, obviously, she is a pure blood
As well,
too.
yes.
I mean, a pure blood, a generational pure blood.
Yep.
But she didn't pass those traits on to you or Kanara. Well, she actually... It's interesting you got those traits, actually. Because I'm the one who mothered you, so I'm the one who chose the traits.
It's possibly a code that's in... It's in all of us. In me and in you.
So, theoretically, if she did have any additional abilities that we don't know about and you don't know about, you and Kanara could potentially have those too.
I look at Kanara and go, it's a possibility, isn't it?
Quite likely, if your mother did not choose to give you these abilities, unlike your father or my mother, depending on how you want to look at it, did, but they were passed on nonetheless, then it does seem like it is an involuntary...
It's part of our base code. Which would mean that it could potentially be in all, to a degree. And that's probably why Dad's trying to unlock it. Was. So...
Part of it is a shame, Kanara says.
Yeah. So on the side note, do I feel the same thing from Mum now that I know what I'm looking for, what Sarge showed me? To look for that sort of ability? Because I never looked for it. Obviously I never looked for it before, but can I...
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would actually have... Yeah, you'd have to make a roll to see if you can...
It's a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Yes, your mother seems to have that same potential that you...
Yeah. But that answers the big question, though.
So you would at least know, unless it was also from your father, so you at least know that your mother, the genetic makeup, had that.
Yeah. You've got the same ability, Mum.
What?
You've got the same potential.
Well, that does make sense. She would have...
Correct.
Assuming it came from her and not my mother.
Yeah.
There would at least be some kind of dormant Asari abilities deep down in there.
On that note, all my sisters are actually from non-purebred, aren't they?
Yes.
I did know that, yeah.
Yeah, you were the only pure blood in your...
Well, two of them anyway.
Well, until you discovered, yes.
That's a salute.
Yeah, no.
Sheer hope.
Yeah.
There's also other abilities we haven't told you about, but in fact, there are some that even Tiala hasn't learned yet.
Yet.
The fun gene.
I'm not sure I want to learn these, Your Mother says.
You don't have to learn them.
Good.
It actually takes a lot of effort. And I'm guessing I'm not being forced to train like Kanara did.
Yes.
Yes, well. But it is a shame that these abilities could not be brought out in a more, I don't know, benign way than they were. There's nothing inherently wrong with what Mother did from a base perspective. It's just the means she went about doing it. I mean, it is a shame that our people have lost certain abilities from the past.
But that's the other question. Does it have to be totally purebred?
Well, perhaps that's probably what Mother was trying to ascertain.
The question would be, is it?
She probably wanted to bring it back to the population as a whole.
Because we'd know if our sisters had some ability to be able to.
Yes.
Then it would mean that it's just off the pure line.
I'm not sure it would be a good thing for the... As I say, it's a shame, but I don't know if in today's galactic scene whether it would be a good thing for the Asari to have that advantage if it was...
I think it's bad enough that people
commonplace.
think that we do it, let alone being found out that we can. Some of us can do it. I mean, it would probably be thrown out there as made up or so forth, but there's enough people that fear that we can do this, that all of us can do this.
Yes, they think we are succubi, manipulating everybody around them.
Not wrong, but
I'm just amazed that you guys have succubi in your culture.
They probably don't. Ada Theokshi.
out of the Archie would be the worst. Yeah.
That's what the Sari really look like, and they use their mind powers to control what people say.
Yeah, how do you explain security camera footage then, retard? That's right, get back to your forums, you fucking idiot. Just pisses me. So stupid. Our fan base is the worst.
Yeah, so that's it, Mum.
Well,
I'll leave you to get acquainted with your new daughter.
I'm pleased to meet you, Kanara, and if you want me part of your life, I would be more than happy to be, but I'm not going to force it on you. Good?
I think should be fine as long as there's not too many hugs there, Mum.
You need to give her a pony. Oh, of course she's so taciturn it doesn't sound like she's been breastfed. Thump. This happens.
Logan's still scoping out the window.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Stupid sniper rifle. Only like 25 times zoom.
Guess who I saw getting hugged?
You roll for that,
Now
you
you
did.
don't
Yeah,
get
you
to tell me.
should. You should make a luck roll to see if you were lucky enough to be at the window.
Like that, huh?
It doesn't like
If I don't report it.
The answer.
You do have a net 20 there banked if you really want
I'm
to.
fucking wasted on watching you guys. Fuck.
Besides which, there is a way you can find out if it can be passed on through a non-pure breeding program.
Breed for me.
Breed for me.
They can just start the same experience as my father. Go crazy.
No, but like, you know,
Yeah.
this time don't be a dick about it.
Basically the same. So
Like realistically speaking, there was no need for this woman to engage in massive criminality. She
No,
could have
no.
just been a perfectly good person
problem
and
is-
just carried out like there was no reason for her to be a dick about this.
Honestly, it seems like she started out that way, and then it's like xenophage. I wonder if that would work on like no, I could just kill them all.
Wonder if I could find out what these traits are, and if I can then just inject them into normal Asari without the pure blood thing, because that's going to be fucking impossible to preserve. There isn't enough breeding stock to. Mind
Carry
you,
on.
Asari don't have inbreds, so realistically speaking, the 5 families could just generate an entire colony of blue mind hotties.
Yeah, but knowing the luck, that'll be Arayashi.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's probably their recessive gene there.
I know there's been a theory, but it's never been proved that Adak-Yachi are caused by inbreeding, but I don't know if it's...
Yeah, but if it,
It
was...
just seems to be that there's certain purebloods who have a chance of producing one if they breed with another Asari.
Yeah.
Samara pretty much said it's like I just had nothing but.
Yeah,
And it's like not all with the same person though. So it's like there's a trait within her that causes it.
The way that I took that is that she made a bad selection of traits. She like min-maxed her daughters and just made them into that.
I don't know. I thought it was more implied that there was just something inherently wrong with her base set.
I think
Like
that-
it was just sort of a passive being
It was
passed on.
definitely linked to her, because...
yeah, that's what she said in the end. That's why... No, yeah.
And she's like, then I just became a Justica because, like, I had to go hunt down my daughters, and there's one left, and you get a choice, and it doesn't actually make sense. You get a choice because you're not good or evil, Shepherd.
Yeah.
This isn't the renegade choice. You already have a powerful, equally powerful Asari.
Yeah. There's no actual reason to
There's
choose
no reason
Mara.
to choose Morinth.
And then you go,
It's an evil choice.
Yeah.
we'll just sleep together and
Then you die.
end the game.
Dun, 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 dun.
Surely you will be strong enough to take it. And the Shepherd's like, yeah, I am. Look at my man cock.
And you die. It's end game right there and
No,
then.
I'm actually glad that they didn't just wank.
Yeah,
off
no, it was
Shepherd's like
great.
Of course he survives. He is so manly. Or of course she survives. She is an empowered
Oh yeah, because
woman.
they had frickin' Shepard being like, I can use the Krogan shotgun because I've got all these cybernetics.
Well, you're basically like Super Shepherd in the
Yeah.
second game, which,
So they
like,
did a bunch
again,
of
I just
wanking off.
think is the wankiest fucking thing. But anyway, back to the game.
Yep, so just...
You're gonna give your sister or mother like a group hug? Yeah, group hug. Group hug.
Double hug.
Group hug.
No,
just
'cause
induct her into the family,
Sarge will kill
into the
me.
family tradition of excessive
Sarge will
displays
kill
of
me.
affection. That the
Look, look,
sergeant
you've got to sneak
needs
in
to
your hug.
learn
You gotta
so that she can finally smile in public without immediately rushing back to her room and getting out the knotted rope and no, never, never. Opus Dei.
So you're not going to group hug.
Well, they're not hugging, so we can't, so it's all good.
So I feel your mother is a natural hugger.
My mum is a natural hugger. She
naturally
is.
be engaging in a hug right now.
She'll be...
And you feel the magnetism of that
Okay,
amount
so-
of mass.
So your mother will approach the sergeant and be like, I'm glad we were introduced to each other, and she'll give her a more subdued hug.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
Sneak attack.
Do it, faggot.
And Tanara will be like,
No, just hug her and I'll go and hug them.
Hug from behind and squash your head into your mother's
I
butt.
get to see this.
That's the one you want, go!
What a waste.
Natural 12.
what a waste of a net 20.
No, it is a natural 13.
Damn it.
That's totally a lucky number, right?
I've always considered it slightly luckier for me than normal. Most people consider it unlucky, not so much.
Well, it's usually one under normal success.
Sure, we'll let you see the happy family.
Well, he is looking through a sniper scope, so he's
I
got
don't
bonus
have it
to-
with me.
Oh.
I'm wearing a suit jacket. There's no mount for that.
Or you can just take the scope and do that.
No, that would involve messing with my perfect gun.
Oh.
That's why he pulled it off Rose's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you got other sniper rifles. You
I
can
do
shoot
have
from.
binoculars. I have macro binoculars, so.
And I have to move all those tempests.
Record.
No, because Solo gave them to his parents. He set them on top of
No, they don't
Now I
have
have a
inventory
picture.
space for all those tempests.
Oh, chill down my spine.
I'm
What was that?
just gonna send a message to Kanara and Tiala. Just like, I'm so happy for you.
We're still on a hug, so
Yeah.
Simultaneous
Oh,
omni-talking.
emergency. I should be going.
You don't know she got the same thing.
Pleasure to meet you, Father. Bye, Tiala.
She's practically crying and
Bye, Sarge.
And she leaves. Oh, God damn it.
She got the same.
anyway.
message.
Am I detecting any people scoping out these places while I'm at it? I'm hijacking your scene. Sorry, but it went on for 9 hours.
Make a spot check.
Oh god damn it! I wasted my good number 13 on it.
Well,
Oh fuck you!
you were on security, so you would have seen Rosa infiltrate the room and write something down on a little card and drop it on the tea tray and then run
How
out.
did you do that, by the way?
She
That's a
actually-
20 lock.
That's a good point.
I thought it was outside the room.
Well, I knew the tea tray was it, but I thought that she organised it to get delivered.
23! I got through it.
Oh shit.
No, I mean I rolled a
20.
natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah.
So it's actually 40 something. Well, no, it'll be 39. Yeah.
You probably could have slipped it under the door.
Not the tea tray, I wouldn't.
No. But you got the tea tray delivered, didn't you? So that
And I
would
put the
actually been
little card with the tea tray. You know, courtesy of the hotel for the captain.
So if you ordered the tea tray, then the staff would have been able to put it inside.
And then you could have put the card with it.
I regret bringing it up. Unfortunately, I've got a 14 total because I suck.
You don't see anybody.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Now it's all my fault.
So yeah,
I
afterwards
mean,
I'll
I'm
get-
just continuing to do the work thing, so...
So I'll just give Mum a hug and head back. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Of course. Sleep well. Goddess, watch over you.
You too, Mum. I'll head back to my room.
What's Rosa been doing while Tiala was schmoozing with the family?
Probably relaxing in the room reading that magazine that she got. Actually, reading the articles and stuff like that.
Oh, the articles. Oh, I suppose I should give you the inside of the magazine as well, then.
I'm not sure if he's bullshitting or not.
This is the least I expect after providing 52 newspapers. Well, okay, one side, but for a lot of them, but still. I need to be able to go down to any given shop, buy a magazine. He would just go like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Cool, Fornax," because that's what I'm buying.
I mean, it doesn't have the actual articles, but there are also those on the inside.
Your search history's gonna be fucking interesting.
That's what VPNs are for.
You have one?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody?
Bloops!
Blue.
Disturbing. Sick and wrong. Not a single dog for Brendan.
Rosa is probably actually.
I've sent him dog pics.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
Rosa's
Dog
probably
ass
like.
pics, by the way.
It's weird because I've met her.
Yeah, people I meet can't be naked.
Yeah, it's weird because I've met her.